she's a strong trendsetter down in Dubai as well as on the global level. So we welcome you, and Alexandra, I love you.
We had a crowning ceremony. That was one of the most exciting events because not all the countries have the actual Mrs. Pageant at the local country, right? Like Russia or Canada or USA, they have this pageant in their country, but some of the countries they don't. But there is a different way how they select the girls to represent the countries, and when they come, they have the crowning ceremony because they didn't have a chance to get the crown in their own country. So some girls came already with the sash and the crown, but most of the girls didn't have it. So it was a very beautiful event where everybody was crowned. So I was very nervous, excited.
Mrs. Dubai.
It was the very magical moment for me to be on the stage and to be officially crowned as Mrs. Dubai Globe. I was very excited to get the crown, and I loved it. The crown was really, really beautiful.
Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop.
The crowning ceremony was right before the magenta gown evening. So everybody was wearing magenta colored dress to the crowning ceremony and the event after, because it was like one after another. So all the girls were wearing beautiful magenta gowns. I already told you guys about how I was looking for magenta dress. So I picked up the beautiful gown which is kind of showing my curves, and most of the girls came to me and said that I had really nice gown, they loved it. After crowning ceremony, we all went to the very beautiful place, the restaurant, with lots of trees inside, with some fountains. It was really nice restaurant. When we came, we had the red carpet. We felt like we are superstars. People were looking at us. They asked to take pictures. You know, it's kind of interesting feeling. You feel like you are some kind of a Hollywood movie star. So we had this red carpet, and everybody was walking one by one, like at the movie festival. They took a picture of us, took videos. It was very high level event, I would say. So during this evening event, all the delegates were nominated by some kind of title.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, delegates, and of course our special guests. Welcome to the 21st Mrs. Globe Awards. We would like to start the evening with our very first award. And our first award is presented to the lady who the media loves. It is called the Media's Choice Award. And the winner of the Media's Choice Award is Mrs. Dubai.
I was titled as Media's Choice. It was very unexpected, I would say. They announced me first, and I really kind of didn't expect that. I was so excited.
I have had the opportunity to only now meet Alexandra at Mrs. Globe. However, I've had the chance to work with her via virtual, I guess you would say. and she's a dynamic woman. She's a very responsible and reliable woman, and not to mention she's a very talented woman as well. So we're very excited. She's a strong trendsetter down in Dubai as well as on the global level. So we welcome you, and Alexandra, I love you.
My nomination, Media's Choice, it's like, it's very prestigious, it's very good nomination. All the girls had different nominations. There is no the same nominations. Everything is different. Like there is like a couple girls who were like the most beautiful girl, or the most beautiful girl of the Europe, the most beautiful girl of Asia. But the Media's Choice is only one unique nomination, which is really prestigious. It means that I was covered by media more than somebody else among these delegates. All the girls were supporting me, they were happy about me because I really deserved this nomination.
You know, opening up our brand in the Middle East is so important, and the voice of the women in this region of the world is also so important because they're going to be trendsetters. You know, they're first generation, and so there's a tremendous amount of expectation and responsibility that they have, but we are absolutely thrilled to be welcoming Dubai to the world stage. Very, very important for our organization and for women all over the world.
I'm finishing by the Magenta dress event. We felt like we are somebody special. We felt like we were like celebrities or movie stars. It was really a really nice high-level event. Mrs. Globe is the serious competition, and only one will get the main crown. But the good thing about the competition, the good thing about this particular pageant is that everyone gets something, everyone gets some kind of title what they deserve. But when there is certain titles which everybody would like to get, like the most beautiful or the Tracy Campbell's award, you know, so when somebody gets something like Tracy Campbell's award, of course, other delegates think, maybe she is the one of the favorites. Or, you know, when somebody is getting the most beautiful award, it means like, probably she's not going to be Mrs. Globe. It's just something, you know, to make her feel good when she goes back home. One of the best awards, I would say, was the Mrs. Globe chosen by other contestants, because when we were given the speech and when we were talking to each other, everybody is taking some kind of notes in their heads. Who could be the next Mrs. Globe? Who is the most beautiful? Who is the most kind? Who is the most elegant? You know, everybody has different categories why they would like her to be the Mrs. Globe. So, and we were voting for who could be the next Mrs. Globe from our opinion. So, and this one lady, Mrs. Lithuania, she got this title as Mrs. Globe choice by other contestants. I thought it was one of the nicest titles to have as well, but of course mine was very good too. Watch in the next episode. There will be much more interesting moments I will share with you. Subscribe to my channel and do not miss my next episode.
Cyprus? Well, I celebrate these beautiful pink pajamas.